I really should have started this day in the life, weekend in the life vlog on Wednesday, on yesterday, because I went to the Charros game, the minor league baseball, or I guess not minor league baseball, the Mexican League baseball team here in Guadalajara. I went to a game with Taylor and it was so much fun. We're starting the weekend in the life vlog on Thursday though, because I am headed now to, I think, one of my new favorite spots. This place is so awesome. We are headed now to El Mandatorio. I need to check the name, but doing a little happy hour with some friends. Also, Taylor said that he would be catching up to me on his bike because he's got a ride to his game from drink/dinner. He's got a soccer game tonight. So I'm waiting for him to show up in this bike lane. Wait, is that him? Oh my gosh. No, somebody else. Little side note here, I have seen like so many electric scooters in Guadalajara lately. I don't know if they've already taken over your city, but they're here now. I'm not talking about those scooters that you have like a membership for, or you rent by the half hour or whatever. I'm talking about like personally owned electric scooters. They are just everywhere. And I don't think I would get one personally, but I don't know, they seem kind of dangerous to me. But they do seem like a good, fast way to get around the city, especially if you have a commute for work or something.
Baby, está lista, ponte algo bonito, mamita. Fuma un poquito, tranquila. Vale la pena, el sabor de la noche y el tema. Que se de las canciones lentas, ponte pa' mí. Yo aguanto por tu cuerpo, otra señal en mi pecho. Una rumba más mi cama, yeah. Me matas sin pensar, me montas sin parar. Quiero morir en tus labios.
Cantina El Mandatario opened only a few months ago. It's located in the Lafayette neighborhood of Colonia Americana. The food is amazing, but it's the cocktails that really set this place apart. The bartenders sent out one of their signature drinks, tepache and cerveza, for us to try on the house. Spicy. It tastes a little bit like a michelada. I think this might be like the hottest day of the year so far in Guadalajara. I've got to take like a screenshot of whatever temperature it says on my phone and my weather app, because oof. And I mean, the heat is one thing, but the sun is so strong. I'm headed out to meet my Uber. Going to meet Julia. We're gonna go shopping. Located in the Jardines del Sol neighborhood, it wouldn't be fair to just call La Perla a mall. This shopping center fashions itself, see what I did there? Fashions itself una microciudad dentro de una gran ciudad. A micro city inside a big city. There are lots of restaurants. We popped into Suco for a little happy hour before hitting the stores. While we sipped our limoncello spritzers, we saw loads of doggies walking past. Apparently, La Perla has its own dog park. There's also a basketball court and a skate park, both of which are free to use. So we had our cocktail, our little happy hour. The calamares were not so good, mid, but the arancinis,
very good,
phenomenal.
For Mexico.
She's Italian.
Yeah.
Now it's time to shop.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven.
feel like I didn't even get to, I mean, like, I'm done shopping, you know, when you just can't try anything else on. Got a few things though, but yeah, so many stores. Really feel like I didn't even scratch the surface, but it's dark out now. The sun has set. We've got one more store to hit and then headed home. Picked up some breakfast sandwiches this morning from a place in our neighborhood called Rick's. I've never been to like the physical location before. It's just kind of this like skinny little restaurant with a little kitchen, but they do amazing breakfast sandwiches. Got out early this morning to beat the heat because I think it's going to be another hot one in Guadalajara today. We are at Parque Montenegro, which is a big park, a huge park, about, I don't know, depending on traffic, 20 to 25 minutes from where we live in Guadalajara, from La Minerva. It's on the way out to the airport, so we always pass it when we're going to the airport here. Oof, sun. We are headed over to the park. This is definitely one of the bigger skate parks in Querétaro. This is like the first, or in Querétaro. This is definitely one of the bigger skate parks in Guadalajara. Probably, I don't know, we've been debating back and forth whether this is our fave or Parque Solidaridad. So excited to skate. It's been a while since I've been out here. These trampoline rentals are a really big thing at parks in Mexico. I've seen it here at Parque Metropolitano, which is another big park in Guadalajara. I feel like I've seen it at other places too. I mean, kind of a cool idea if you have kids. Date night, date night, date night! It is Saturday night and we are headed out. Wow, the sunset super fast. We don't have a reservation. I feel like we usually try to make a reservation for Saturday night, but just gonna try our luck. We're going to like the Americana, so there's just, I mean, there's so many places to eat and drink there, and it's date night, so we are only 2 people, so hopefully somewhere, I'm sure, we'll be able to squeeze us in. I have rarely, if ever, been just like totally turned away from a place. That being said, in Mexico, I mean, I guess anywhere really, but I really do feel like in Mexico, people always be asking you if you have a reservation, even if you walk in and the restaurant is totally empty. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This spot definitely gets a lot of hype, but IMO Turbio deserves every bit of it. On Saturday night, it was packed, but we managed to squeeze in at the bar, which actually worked out well since sitting closer together made it easier to hear one another. Turbio's menu is much more interesting and flavorful than your typical bar food. But before we talk eats, the Dai Tomato is perhaps my favorite cocktail in all of Guadalajara. I'm not generally a vodka girly, but if it's mixed with clarified tomato and basil, count me in. For dinner, we started with the grilled bok choy, which was smothered in a delicious peanut sauce. Then we shared the drunken noodles, which came with really yummy brisket. I've also heard very good things about the wings, which come in flavors like Wild Asian Zing and Truffalo. The music is always spot on at Turbio, and Saturday was no exception. It was so neat to see the DJ spinning actual vinyl. Date night done right, I'd say. Just got back to the car after an amazing dinner at Turbio. I'm so glad we got in there tonight. Had a really nice experience. The vibes there are impeccable, but while Taylor's paying up, I'm just like chilling waiting by the car, and I saw that, I know I was talking about the electric scooters taking over Guadalajara earlier, but there is a building or a business right here in the Americana for electric bikes. So I get a lot of questions from people who are thinking about moving to Mexico. They don't really want to have a car. Maybe an electric bike would be a good option. I thought that we might get out to the Via Recreativa today, but decided to have a bit of a lie-in instead. It's actually, I mean, it's Sunday, right? But otherwise, apart from not getting on the Via, my favorite way to spend a Sunday in Guadalajara, we went to one of our top neighborhood hangs, Jamaica, had some amazing food. Oops, almost walked in front of a car, which would be bad. Now more traffic is coming. Guess I'll just back up to the sidewalk. Better to wait. Taylor's like on the other side of the street waiting for me. Okay, here I go. Yes, so had some delicious food. The quality there is always top, and the servers are so nice. Chill Sunday here in Guadalajara. I hope you enjoyed this weekend in the life with me. If you haven't checked out my previous weekend in the life vlog here in Guadalajara, definitely do. I'm Alex from backpackingbrunette.com. Thanks for watching.
You better start moving. Feel the music.